Namaste, fire signs. This is your video about what are you passionate about. And your passions, they stem from your sun placement, frequency, and your fifth house. Okay, so for those of you who got the fifth house in Aries and or Aries sun, you are passionate about managing and controlling. And like I told the earth signs, or passions and or beliefs, they go hand in hand. And you believe in supporting. Some of you also believe in controlling and manipulating, and that's why you're so passionate about managing, because Aries is I am, and it's all about you being okay, and you being in control, okay, because you believe in some of you creating smokes and mirrors, okay. You believe in manipulating people, but for some of you who are I'm gonna say balanced Aries, you believe in supporting people, and that is why you are the manager of the zodiac, right? Moving on to Leo, you are passionate about, for some of you, children. Some of you are passionate about um, also touching back on Aries. Some of you are passionate about babies, okay, and that's why you believe in wealth. So kind of similar to Capricorn, you desire a family. You desire family. That's an aspect of you, Aries Sun, and you're passionate about babies because babies are the way to build a family, because babies become toddlers, children, teenagers, adults, and so on and so forth. So yeah, going back to Leo, you guys are passionate about children. Yes, you are. All right, you guys are passionate about life, about living. Okay, you guys are passionate about doing and willing, and so you guys also got a little of that Aries dominating frequency, where in which you love to control, you love to will things, because you are I will. Okay, and children will grow into adults if they don't die as children. Like, seeing how society is nowadays, it's like, keep your fucking fingers crossed, because too many monsters and vermins, right? So you guys are passionate about living and partying, and partying and everything that represents life. You guys are passionate about that, Leo. So if that's music, that's art, that's children, that's moving around to get things done because you are I will, you know those are your passion. And so a lot of you, Sun and Leo in your fifth house, you're passionate about working with children. You're passionate about working in the entertainment industry. Anything that carries a very bright, exuberant, vibrant frequency, like children. Okay, so you are passionate about that. You believe in spirituality. All right, you believe in spirit, you believe in God, and that is why you're so passionate about life. All right, you also believe in healing, and you know how important children are. Children, are natural healers, and a lot of times why grown-ups aren't into that frequency is because of social programming, and manipulation, and being tainted by the previous generation that preceded them, whether you guys want to accept that, yes or no. But children are naturally healing in frequency, and not just children, but our hobbies, things that represent life. And that is why it is good to get up and move around and do things that represent you being alive and living, right? Because doing them stuff, they actually make you feel better. If you've got hobbies, whenever you feel sad, just even if you don't feel like taking part in your hobby, still do it. I guarantee you that it's gonna make you feel a whole lot better. I'm not asking you. Leos, you are also passionate about, the daytime. You don't fancy the nighttime so much. Though for some of you this may vary, right? Depending on the other aspects that you've got. Because if you've got Cancer highly aspected, then it may be a balance of night and day that you truly appreciate, right? And for most of you, you do appreciate. Those of you who've got your fifth house in Leo or Sun in Leo, it's not you're not afraid of the night. I'm not gonna say that. I feel like you are so vibrant because you are appreciative of the light and the dark, right? You know the dark, and that is why you're so appreciative of the light, and that's why you are a light, right? Because you came from darkness. So you guys are very passionate about, um, them Leo frequencies, things, and, energies like children. Yeah, children. Every Leo that I know loves children, passionate about children. Leo sun, that is. Um, and to be passionate about children, is very important, especially when you're a parent, because it's like Leo parents, they know what their children want and need. They're tapped in. And they believe in the spiritual realm. They believe in the supernatural, right? And so it's not hard for these parents to believe when their children come to them and say, "Mommy or Daddy, I saw a ghost, or I saw a spirit, an angel or something." They are more readily to believe because they are balanced. Leo sons, let me just say that they are balanced because it's like having all your houses in order because it is in its rightful frequency, the sun. And so for these people, they are not really cynical or disbelieving, really. Right? Like I said, they come from the darkness, and that is why they're light because they know the darkness. And that's why they appreciate the light because they know that nothing grows in the darkness, just your thoughts and your feelings. All right? But nothing physical, nothing passionate or fast moving. All right? There's just really stillness in the darkness. And that's why they're so passionate. Sometimes, to be passionate about something is to know the absence of it. You got to look at it, sometimes like that because, yeah. Well, that really opened my mind to something. That really opened my mind to something else. And that's why they're so spiritual. Because it's as though, though they're in the physical realm, they've been in the spirit world before. Their moon is Cancer. Moon in Cancer, fourth house in Cancer. So they strongly believe in the subconscious. And no wonder, children, tend to be so powerful. Because you gotta believe in, the subconscious to be powerful or to be healing or to be a healer because that's where the healing comes from, that Pisces frequency. So, even grown ups, Leos, if they have not been tainted, you know, They've got that healing frequency, Sun in Leo, you know. Moving on to Sagittarius, you guys are passionate about traveling, all right, because you believe in moving, all right. You don't believe in, being stoic like Pisces, all right. You believe in moving, all right. Um, you believe in, for some of you, you're passionate about giving because you believe in your family, and so most of the times, Sagittarius is, they're just really giving to their family, not really the whole public. Though to some of them, yes, it could be, an ethnic family kind of thing, like, if they got that sentiment for, their community, and they believe, for some of them, in their mother, right? And so a lot of them, they're passionate about giving, but it's just really to their families, and could be specific, their mother. Some of them, you guys are passionate about traveling because, like I said, you believe in movement, um, you believe in transformation, and that is, moving from one state of being to the other. So if you're in Kingston and you move to Mandeville or you move to St. Mary, your frequency shifts, right? Because movements, travel, um, shifts or frequencies, because the frequencies in one location varies from the frequency in another location. All right, and so you believe in transformation. You believe in movements, right? And that's because um, you also believe in transformation, right? Some of you believe you are passionate about traveling because um, like I said, you believe in your family, you want your family to be comfortable, you want to sponsor your family, right? And you believe, you desire rather a life of ease. And that's why you travel. You travel because you want a life of ease. You desire a life of ease for you and your family, right? So that's why you are so passionate about traveling. You want to, splurge on your family. You want you and your family to come off as prestigious and, regal. And so you go all out, even if it's to travel from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth. You believe in traveling because you got to get that dough, because you want to live that life of luxury and ease. You want that image